I've got to wear this hat. It's my Bunnings hat. I've got to wear it because if I stay in the sun too long being fair-skinned, I'll just burst into flames.
Alright guys, welcome back to Revamp, and welcome back to sort of, I guess, a bit of a catch-up video on the whole thing. We haven't put a video out for a while. The last one I think we put out was the 1-tonner, where you heard how good the new exhaust system sounds. But yeah, I guess in this video, probably going to talk about probably one of the projects we get asked the most questions about is the HQ sedan and what's happening with that. But I've also got something going on here, which is also a reason why we haven't put a video out for a while. Alright, so the wrist brace. A couple of months ago, something happened to my wrist. You will see it in a few upcoming videos we've got. We've got heaps of footage there that needs editing, but I couldn't even edit with how my wrist was. I actually couldn't use a mouse or anything like that. So that's why there's been no videos come out. But we do have, I think it's 4 or 5 videos in the backlog that will come out, and you will see some stuff about my wrist. Now, at one point, they thought it was going to be fractured. As that went on, it was, some issues within the joints. Most likely got something to do with, I have been a mechanic for 25 years this year. So, it can be quite hard on wrists and knees and backs, everything like that. So, at the moment, I'm dealing with it and finding ways to do my job and do the things that we love doing without causing extra strain to my joints. And it's one of those things that I'm just going to have to learn and deal with over time. So now back to the HQ sedan, and probably why you're wondering why you haven't seen this car before. Well, if you remember in the last videos of the HQ, we've got our 010 Chev all tidied up, looks nice, and we're looking to start to get this car ready to put that engine and gearbox back in. Now, since then, the market's changed a little bit. Modified cars are probably, a lot of people are looking for that original car or that restored original car. And the HQ has only done roughly about 76,000 original miles. It is a one family owned car before Jimmy got hold of it. And look, we've actually made the decision on a couple of grounds. One, Jimmy wanted to keep the Chev and enjoy it because we think it's going to go pretty well. And we have the original engine and everything for this original HQ. So the decision's basically been made to put the HQ back to as close to original as we can with its original matching number engine. And it might be a little bit lowered, and we have upgraded the front brakes, but that can only be a good thing. So the plan now, you see a little bit of body work's been done. We found a local guy helping us out with that, and the plan is to tidy this engine up, make sure it's going to be all good to go in the car. Like, we'll put new gaskets, all that kind of stuff in it, make it look as close to original as we can, make sure the gearbox is okay, and we've basically get it running basically standard. It's a Premier, so it's got, we're going to tidy up the Premier trim, repair it where it needs to be, all those other things that you do when you restore a car, like new carpets, all that other nice stuff. So that's the plan for the HQ. over the next few months to, I don't know how many months it'll take to finish it, you're going to see more videos on the HQ. That's just how it's going to be. And I don't know if any of you are going to complain about it, to be honest. So, the other car here is a purchase that Jimmy's made to enjoy, because to be honest, his other cars are very modified. Whenever we go anywhere, Jimmy doesn't want to take them out of his sight, you know, or will not want to in the future. So I think he was looking for something just to drive and enjoy. So how about I'll get Jimmy in here and he can just explain where he's coming from with this car and what he wants to do with the 010 Chev engine.
So as Toby said, I do want to keep this engine. I did like how it sounded, and I'd prefer to put it in a car that I'm going to keep rather than put it in one we're going to sell. So what I did was I went and bought a HZ, 1978 HZ, for the engine to go in. It's a good looking ute. It's a little bit patinaed, but I'm just going to keep it exactly how it is and put the engine in it and do the suspension underneath, make it drive better, and but just leave it exactly how it is. Other than that Chev badge on the bonnet, I'm going to be sanding that off. Obviously somebody had a Chev in there before, or false advertised. I actually think the sticker's still on there.
Really?
Feel the rise. But yeah, that's why I bought it, because I wanted to keep that engine. It's a great engine. I want to see how it goes. And I think it'll be fun to drive around in this, because as Toby said, my other cars, they're too difficult to drive out and leave places because, you know, don't want anything happening to them, or someone banging into them or opening the door on them.
Yeah.
So yeah, running around town car, 350 Chev.
And look, the engine did sound pretty great.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And that allows us to put the original 202 back in the HQ Prem and keep it all original. Yep. Which I think a collector or somebody that's interested in having a car straight from factory in brand new condition will be interested in. So that's the reason we decided to keep this engine, and I bought that car.
So like Jimmy was saying, he's got this HZ ute. It's actually a 79 model. It's just a 6-cylinder. Like, I mean, you know, fairly original stuff going on here. It's only 179?
173.
173. I don't know. It's a 2850, whatever that is.
179 or 173. I think it's a 173.
Anyway, so like, it's pretty original type stuff in the engine bay. Has it got it on there?
No, I thought
it should be just here.
Yeah, I know. I can't see it from here.
173.
173, yep.
Yep, confirmed. 173. 173 cubic inches of fury.
Powerhouse.
She's a 3-speed automatic. You know, you can see it's had a couple of things. It's got a new master cylinder there. That's 20 years ago. That's negligible. So look, the ute's, you know, it's a ute. It's been used as a ute. Looks like it's been painted at some stage, but you know, then sort of patinaed. Like we mentioned before, it's got this amazing leftovers of a Chev sticker on the bonnet.
That gas. Going back to petrol.
Yeah, it's an XLPG car. It's sort of half been removed. Yeah, we're going to obviously convert it. It's obviously going to straight fuel. It's got a couple of little body issues here and there, you know, like bottom of the rear quarters.
Same both sides.
Yeah, same both sides.
The rest of it's solid.
Yeah, I've got to get a set of door trims for it. The carpet actually isn't...
It's new.
Yeah, that's actually half okay. Obviously, like I was saying, it's a ute and it's been used as a ute, so the seats had it. But you know, these things are quite retrimmable. Yeah, I don't know what Jimmy's plans are for seating. But yeah, nothing special on dashboard wise. Actually, amazingly, there is no cracks in that dash.
Okay, so the dash pad's new.
Is it?
Yep. He had it repaired, I think the guy said, or the guy before him who owned it had it repaired, but it's new.
Yeah.
And
that fascia looks new.
The fascia's a new fascia as well.
And have they had the dials done up?
I'm not sure if they've had them done up, but he said that they all work.
Yeah, right. So look, there's some tidy up stuff to do with it. And yeah, like appearance wise,
I love it.
Yeah, appearance wise, nothing will really happen to it. It'll be basically all mechanical stuff, to be honest. Like, I mean, you know, suspension bushes, ball joints, you know, stuff to make it road legal. And yeah, stuff to make it drive good. So that's a quick look at Jimmy's HZ Ute and our future plans, what we're going to do with it. And like we were saying, we're really happy with the way this 010 engine ran, and also the sound it made. It, you know, it was pretty cool sound. So yeah, that's a quick look at that. All right, so as far as what needs to be done to the sedan, like you can see, it's completely empty inside. Obviously, there's no engine in it. We need to, you know, probably rub all this epoxy primer back and paint all inside, you know, wiring harness, things like that. You know, so, and the bodywork. Like, I mean, you know, there's so much work in the bodywork. I think we said in a video once before, it's probably one of the areas that we really stalled on. Yeah, me and Jimmy, we don't really know how to do bodywork that well. So it took us a while to get in a position where we could get someone to come and do these kind of things. So, you know, it's still going to be a long road. Yeah, there's lots of things that we still have to do, so there'll be plenty of content over a period of time on the HQ still to come. As far as the HZ Ute goes, well, you know, we just want to get it running and driving properly first, get it nice and legal and safe, and then after that, later on, we'll look at fitting the Chev engine. So there'll be some videos on getting the HZ up to scratch for rego and that, and then later on some videos on fitting that Chev engine into it and what we have to do. So, you know, I hope everyone understands that, you know, with the damage that I did to my wrist, things haven't really happened. And like I said before, I'm trying to figure out how, like, basically how to keep going doing what I'm doing and doing what we enjoy, while not doing any damage to my joints. So that's taking a little bit of time, and yeah, that's why you haven't seen any content coming out. But like I said, I've got race meetings. I went to Bathurst. We've got work on our mate Tony's Ute, the Dodge Ute. We've probably got another video on the VX Commodore coming up. I'm sure I've probably got stuff there for another video on the 1-tonner as well. Because spoiler alert, we have actually driven that more than just 200 meters down the street now. And yeah, we're pretty excited to start getting that car out there and used. So thanks for your patience, thanks for the support, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch up with you next time on Next Gen Rebound.